Okay.
3, 4.
They only have one
5,
shot in Hamilton.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Draw.
Oh, he got
missed.
one.
How's it going, guys? Alright, my name's Mark, and this is part 2 of me making an airsoft helmet. So, what this is actually like clocking or putting Glock on the seals so that I can actually sand it down later on, and when I do the paint, it doesn't look like it's actually creases or like lines in it. But I end up using Glock and then also water. And the reason why I use water is because if you rub it down with your finger by itself, it could heat it up, or the warmth of your finger can dry it out, and it would look all like scrapey. So you use water, trying to smooth it out as best as you can. If you use water to smooth it out, let it dry before you paint it, because if you just do this right now, then you put paint on it, it's not gonna come out the same. It's not gonna look right. Alright, so I recommend how to put it. I recommend letting it dry as like a day or like a couple of hours, so that when you actually do the paint job, it looks decent. Right? Because again, this is a homemade airsoft helmet, and again, I recommend you actually buying PPE or personal protective equipment and playing with that. This airsoft helmet is for me. I'm comfortable with losing an eye, even though that's what I use, But yeah, I know, I don't have spider sense, or I'm not like the Daredevil. I can see without using my eyes. But yeah, I'm comfortable with my own. I'm comfortable with my own skills to make stuff and actually make it work. I do have other PPE, as in goggles and a mesh face mask. But yeah, I recommend actually, I'm not saying if you make one to use it. I'm saying make sure you have a spare, or you actually have PPE when you play airsoft. This airsoft helmet is like a little project I can use and play with friends and stuff like that. We're not doing competitions or anything with this. This is just every now and again. So now I let it dry. Now I'm doing spray paint. Yes, I know people. I'm hearing it already. Spray paint. So this spray paint has a primer in it already, so it takes a little bit less for it to dry. Not to dry, but I'm taking a step out. One of the steps out. So instead of doing 3 steps, I'm taking 2. But yeah, if you notice, I'm doing smaller coats or lighter coats so that it's easier to dry. Alright. My mistake was actually spray painting this when it's windy. You can see in the background, leaves are moving around. Yeah, that's because it's windy, and I was too impatient to actually wait. So I recommend, if you're going to spray paint in a area or outside when it's not windy, so it's easier to do. And also, if you're going to do it inside, do it when it's have a fan on or a window open. So, somewhere where it's easily ventilated, so you don't inhale those fumes. I'm not wearing a mask when I'm doing this because, one, it's outside, it's windy. I'm pretty sure it's not gonna get in my face. But yeah, I did maybe 3 layers of this. 4 layers actually, because I did 3 outside and I did 1 kind of inside. I did it right there in front of my my hallways, in my doorway, whatever it's called. But I'll recommend again doing it when it's in a area that's not windy and it's real ventilated. I'm doing smaller coats because it's easier. Not easier, but it's it dries faster in a smaller coat or a lighter coat, but it takes multiple coats to actually finish it. All right. So now, bam. All right. So this is not the final product, but this is what I'm gonna play in. It doesn't look too bad. I still gotta sand it down a little bit more and then paint it again. The reason why I sand it down and paint it again, so I can get most of that, most of those creases out. If you can see it right there. But yeah, but the inside, while I put the mesh in, I put another layer of foam around it to hold it in there. All right, but I didn't put the top so I can slide in goggles. But that's it. All right, guys. I hope you like it. Have a good day.